Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our game. We're a group of misfits that get together to roll some dice and play some D&D. We're currently running Waterdeep Dungeons of the Mad Mage. To start off, I'd like to say that all maps and images used in our campaign are the intellectual properties of Wizards of the Coast, with a few exceptions. We'll be playing using D&D Beyond, Roll20, and Discord, and I will go ahead and bring in the misfits. What's happening, guys?
Yo.
Hey.
What's happening is we're down in jams.
We are down.
Ew.
We are.
I want jams. Now I need to open up his character sheet. But first, I think I have to do the party notes. Yeah.
Yes, please.
You do. Party notes first.
So we stopped in and met with Felrax, a dragonborn, to kind of get the lay of the land and learn about what shops we might want to visit. And asking about where the nearest gates are, and just all sorts of important information about that.
Can you finish the party notes like Megatron from the Transformers?
No.
Okay, it's too bad.
Maybe. I'll change that to a maybe.
Starscream?
We go to a junk seller shop, Sagrath's Bounty. There was some interesting stuff there. There was a book of spells that was 250 gold. There was a helm of language understanding. I don't know, a translating helm. A ring that keeps you warm, and a staff that can levitate something less than a pound from the tip. I had forgotten I'd gotten that, but apparently I did. And yeah, people negotiated some of those costs down, and we made our purchases. We went to a foundry, and there were Duragar working the forges. We got some silvered daggers, and then we went to a distillery. The Nightshade's Caress. Bunch of stuff in there. Malkov got some healing stuff, stuff to counteract drow toxins. They had potions of advantage, potions of fire breath, potion of longevity, and potion of vitality, which was 1,200 gold pieces, which is a lot of money. There's a potion of invisibility as well. They asked us to come to her with any herbs or antitoxin fungus that we find. We apparently realized that the apothecary was undead, and Hurea says he's going to take divination on the next long rest and commune with Pelor about what he wants Hureus to do about the undead. And we sort of wrapped up the session after that.
That sounds about right. You guys are standing outside the apothecaries.
Do we have a map, or am I just being weird?
We do. Who's taking notes?
Yes.
You have to zoom it way down.
Oh.
I am.
So like 10%.
I am 10%, and all I've got is a white screen.
Really?
It's in the bottom corner.
I don't even have a
I'm at
scroller
46%, and I'm there.
Yeah, I can.
All right, I'm gonna just refresh.
Probably best.
Who is taking notes, though? Important question that someone asked.
Yeah, I'm someone.
Oh, okay, there we are.
Well, I'm definitely not it, so.
That's true. Well, you can excuse yourself from that conversation. Absolutely.
I'm playing two characters, so I'm not it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out how to do it.
Fine, I'll do it. No, wait. Are you saying you want to do it, Shay?
No, I'm saying I'm trying to figure out how to do it.
Just type things out.
The important thing is that only one person does it, and we don't try to edit it.
Yeah,
And then
well, I mean,
use everything.
I always take my own notes, anyways. But I mean,
Well, you can just drag them, drop them into
but
what we've got.
I also am perfectly fine with Shay taking the notes tonight.
Under the journal,
I mean,
there is
yep.
a party notes.
Yep.
You edit that.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So you're doing it?
Let me see. It says drop a file. Oh.
No,
So you
what?
just started the
Just hit edit and then click down where there's text. You see 221. Click
Yep.
it, hit enter, put the new date, and just start typing.
all right. I will try.
Perfect. We have faith in you.
And it'll be even more fun because Jeremy gets to read them back next time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had
All
finished
righty.
inside of the apothecary, and then right before we left, but while we were in there, I was like, "Oh, she's definitely undead. You should probably kill her." And then he was like, "He'd commune." So I think were we just heading back to? Do we have somewhere else to go? Or are we heading back to?
Oh, just doing my favorite line from Officer and a Gentleman. Sorry.
Okay, right. So while Heraeus is, convening with his god, who's he's ignoring. Anything else we should do?
I'm trying to remember if there was anywhere else we were supposed to go.
Are there any
Well,
clubs?
We've been to the apothecary up here on the first floor, which was not really one. Magic shop, weapon shop, the world's
I believe
worst
there was
pet shop.
talk of a cartographer here in town.
Oh yes.
Yeah, there was a map maker.
For a group photo? What?
Sure.
A cartographer?
Oh, right. Somebody who togs calls. Fine. We need a map of what exactly?
We're going to see what maps are available if there is anything of another level or places that may be of interest.
Probably useful.
Possibly.
Yes.
Although, being just surprised everywhere we go is always its own reward.
I agree. That's pretty fun.
I mean, we will be surprised what's in the rooms that we go to in the map, but perhaps we can avoid dead ends.
Oh.
At least somewhat.
Just me, or does it feel like we've been in Skullport for like 3 weeks?
I was saying more like a month.
Yeah.
I mean,
So we want to get back out there then.
Are we
Yes,
just
let's get back out there.
delaying our adventures?
I mean, I say we go find the cartographer and see if they can offer us anything of interest, and then
All right,
decide
we
what
go
our
to the
next move is.
But then we should absolutely leave Skullport. We've been here for so long. I mean, like.
Although I want to know what
Like,
that
2 hours.
what the Dune spice worm is doing up there. The
who?
The upper right.
Oh, the worm?
Yeah.
That is a restaurant.
It's Dr. Worm.
It is a restaurant inside the body of a dead purple worm.
Oh, is either that or a high elude?
Now we kind of have to have brunch.
Yeah, we do. I have to try it. Come on, guys. Well, let's go to the cartographer. How do we get to the cartographers?
Fine. I'm all for eating.
I love brunch.
Brunch is nice. Although if we spend a long time at the cartographers, it will no longer be brunch. It'll be lunch. Which is not as exciting. So
You can still have
maybe they'll have good cheeses and meats at the restaurant.
That sounds delightful. Oh, as a side note, Rain, did you get to working on that book?
Yes,
Excellent.
but she's going to need a long rest to study any of the spells.
That's fine. I'm sure we'll take one before we leave Skullport.
All right. So how do we get to the cartographers? Let's go there.
It
To
is
the cartographer.
down on the first level.
All right.
All right.
Thank you, homeless gnome. Here's a gold piece.
Skullport.
Where did he come from? Like, seriously.
Geez, after all this time, we finally found Skullport, and all I hear the DM say is, "Where's Skullport? Where's Skullport?"
We're standing in it.
Unless this has been one big illusion the whole time.
I mean, that could happen.
Damn it, you caught me.
A collective hallucination.
We never left Azrok's place. He's got us in some sort of enchantment.
Yeah. How angry would you be if that actually came to pass? By the way, you're not really 12th level anymore. You're still 6th.
That would, I don't know, that would be equal parts annoying and interesting. It's never been done before.
Yes.
Oh, it's been done before.
To have a DM just shirk you down to like 6 levels, that'd be crazy.
Rude.
All right. Right hand side of the map.
All right.
Okay. Where we're at here? Okay.
Got it. Yeah.
There we are.
That is the cartographers.
And
Okay.
in we go. No game plan.
And it seems that Chance is leading the way.
We have a plan. Game.
Yes. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Did
hello.
you say hello?
I did, but I was speaking to the proprietor of the shop.
Oh, hi. How you doing today?
Oh, we're fine, thank you.
Well, come on in. Come on in. Don't stand in doorways.
We're looking
All right,
for
let's go in the shop.
You see
And we hear this is the place to be.
two very stout-looking halflings. They both seem quite cheerful. So what can we do for you folks? I'm Ollivander. This is my brother Will.
Ollivander and Will. Well, we're looking for some maps of perhaps lower levels of the dungeon. Do you have any?
Don't really have many of the lower levels. I've got part of level 4, but we got chased out of there. We've had a hard time going lower into the dungeon. It gets pretty dangerous.
What level are we on?
You're on level 3 / Skullport.
Got it. So you have the level immediately underneath us and nothing else.
Well, I've got some really, really incomplete maps that I've gotten from people who've come up from the lower levels, but I don't know how accurate they are.
You know, while we're on this subject, we are venturing down further into the dungeon. How would you feel about perhaps paying us to map out the lower areas?
Oh, if you can
That
get
you
me
do
maps,
that.
that'd be great. I'll give you 50
Interesting.
gold a level.
Well, I mean, as you said, they do get more difficult, intense.
Yeah.
Perhaps we should increase it per level, don't you think? It would make your
Well, if you're
maps
going
more-
anyway and you make it back and you're charting it out for yourselves, then selling me a copy for 50 a level wouldn't hurt you.
Oh,
Do you have more complete maps of the higher levels?
Oh, yes.
Do they include the portals?
There are portals on most of the levels.
And what do you charge per map?
I charge 75 per map.
Well, if we're going to be charting the level 4 for you, it would make sense if you would just give us what you have of that one so we can complete it.
That is true. Your level 4 is incomplete, correct?
It is.
Then perhaps we could complete that one for you.
Do any of us have skills in cartography?
That's a good question.
No.
He doesn't have to know if we're good at it.
True.
Make a persuasion check.
Who? Me?
Either one of you.
I am happy to do so.
I will also roll persuasion. Or, well, what is your persuasion?
+5.
I mean, so we're about the same. I can help you if you want advantage. Since I'm talking as well, does that work? Can I help him?
No, we're gonna do this as a straight roll.
So just him then. Okay, go for it.
Because you guys are kind of talking together.
Oh, guidance. I will touch him and guidance him. He hasn't rolled yet. Plus D4.
Plus a D4.
I nearly forgot.
14.
He says, I'll let you have what we have of level 4 for 10 gold.
That's fine, but you will, since it's incomplete, you will have to pay us 30 gold to buy back the rest of the materials.
That's fair.
All right. So 30, 50, 50, 50.
And do you have any other maps of interest?
Like I said, I've got maps of the first 3 levels.
Do you have any keys for, not like keys themselves, but information on how to trigger the portals?
No, I don't know anything about them.
Rats.
Oh, we found that out already.
We have found them, but we don't know how to work them.
We did find that out, though, actually, Tiff.
Not entirely.
We were told that, you know, it had something to do with our experience and skill, yes?
Some of them, and some of them did have keys, as I recall. We could always go back and talk to Sully's mage friend if we need to.
That's true.
Would you be willing to sell the maps of the first 3 levels as, like, say, a group discount?
We've
A
mapped
bundle deal?
ourselves.
I'll give you
Above-
all 3 of the first levels for 150.
Ooh, well,
How
That's
above,
expensive.
above table,
Because he sells the maps for 75 apiece.
Yeah.
Mhm.
above table, if we've already explored all of the map, we would have it, right?
Yes.
Assuming we've explored all of it. I know that we did not explore all of
Any of the levels.
the level we just, yeah. There's still stuff we haven't explored.
Do your maps have names and identifying marks of what certain rooms hold?
No. The dungeon changes occupants all the time. So marking down what's in a room today, it'll be different tomorrow.
Really?
So, I mean, would you consider it worth it to make this purchase then? We've seen
I'm just curious.
most of things, and you won't know what's in the rooms that they're not marked.
Curiosity.
Well, I feel sorry for Odd.
Indeed.
All right.
Well.
So did Sully take that map?
Did we get the map?
Level 4. Yep. 10 gold. Who bought it? Sally,
I guess
did you?
I'll buy it.
All right.
I'll buy it.
And I will say, since you were not able to finish mapping level 4, what are the creatures or situations you ran into that forced you to leave?
There's some big fish creature down there.
Creature.
Like, how big?
Like,
Interesting.
really big.
Like, bigger than this house? Or
Yes.
Is it bigger
like-
than a breadbasket?
bigger than a house?
But
Do
like
you
a
think it
large
would
house? Or?
still be in the location you left it?
No clue. It has other creatures with it, and they're what chased us off. We only caught sight of the big fish creature.
This creature. Yes.
And what creatures were with it?
They're kind of, I don't know what they're called. They're monstrosities of some sort.
Were they more humanoid or more creature-like?
They were
Beast.
a mix.
Interesting. And the giant fish creature?
We only caught a glimpse of it. It was huge.
Mm. Well, have we conducted our business here in the cartography?
I believe we have.
I believe so.
Well, we're going to the worm place to get something to eat.
Yes.
Do you
Let us-
recommend anything there?
Antacid?
Oh. Well, it's not pleasant.
What's the name of the place?
Gonna guess the purple worm.
The worm's gullet.
Okay, there we go. Let's go eat in the worm's gullet. Back to the other level.
There's not a better restaurant here that you would recommend, is there?
Not really. You're taking
Right.
a chance anywhere you eat around here.
Good. And where might we find some antacids?
Possibly the apothecary upstairs.
Oh, should have asked. Thank you.
Well, let's go. Let's travel on down. Up.
To the purple worm thing. Whatever. it's
The
called.
worm's gullet.
To the worm's gullet. Should have been arrangement.
Nope, that's not the right one. Neither is that. Where the hell did it go? There it is.
For some reason, Michael, I thought that your crown let you talk to fishes, but apparently it does not.
No, not that I'm aware.
Rats. That would have been cool.
No,
You
it
can
doesn't
talk
allow me
to
to
the
talk to rats either.
giant fish creatures or ROUSs.
Well, there is a spell for that.
Yes, but if he had the crown and it could have done that, then we would have needed the spell.
Indeed.
All right, you guys make your way to the worm's gullet.
I cannot wait. Is there a host or hostess ready to seat people, or is it a seat yourself proposition?
It's a seat yourself proposition.
All right. Well, let's look for a nice big table that we can all fit around, or shove a couple together.
You make your way in, and looking at the worm, you can see that this thing is petrified.
It's scared of us already?
And it's been hollowed out, and they've turned it into this restaurant. You make your way in, and the place is seedy, would be a good word.
Fantastic.
Okay.
Are we actually inside of a giant worm?
Yes.
A petrified one. What happened if what would happen if we unpetrified it? Would it turn to goo?
Charming. Well, it's been hollowed out, so
Yeah,
Since
so
it's
it's
been
dead.
hollowed out, it would probably just collapse.
going to assume it's not going to be
So
alive.
how
yeah.
far in it? How many sections in are we?
3 or 4.
Okay, so like right here.
Sure.
Okay. How wide? Or is it?
It's probably 30, 40 feet wide.
Okay.
Purple worms are massive creatures.
And how populated is it currently?
There's a few patrons. It's not packed by any means.
Okay. And are the patrons as seedy as the surroundings?
Yes, they are.
Oh, I know what you're
They're
doing.
as seedy as
Fantastic.
anyone else you've seen in Skullport.
I assume then there's a rather rough-looking bar somewhere in here as well.
There absolutely is.
Okay.
You go in and they tell you to seat
yes.
yourself. And you guys gather around a table. And
Giant purple worm.
sorry about that. Dugar comes stomping over to your table.
Dugar?
Yes. A deep dwarf.
Dugar the deep dwarf.
Do.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
What are you drinking?
Your best ale.
What have you got?
We've got damn it, you had to ask because I can't remember what the liquors were. Oh, come on.
We're just putting you through your paces.
We've got Goat's Head Ale and we've got Worm Whiz.
Anything else besides ale?
Water.
I'll do the
Which ale do you suggest?
I'd go with the Goat's Head.
I guess a
All right.
sarsaparilla is out of the question.
I'll take a goat's head, please, sir.
All right.
Well, goat's head ale. I think it's best
Yes.
to be specific in this place.
Does it come in an actual goat's head?
He just gives you a funny look.
Souvenir cup?
And I give him a little aside. Yeah, we all look at him like that sometimes. I guess bring a pitcher.
So 8 goat's head ales, and he stomps off. He comes back a few minutes later with 8 of them.
Who had the brilliant idea to put a restaurant inside a worm's gullet?
I don't know who originally opened the place. I just took it over recently.
Ah, so you're the owner proprietor.
Yeah.
I love the idea. I think it's brilliant.
All right, today on the menu, he's just talking right over you.
Yes.
He's that kind of guy.
I'm also used to it. Yes.
Today we've got Sturgerloaf, carrion crawler souffle, flump stew, and hot shrieker pie.
Did you say
Oh.
sugarloaf?
No,
Oh. What did you
Striggerloaf.
say? Trigger?
Krager?
Strigger.
Strigger.
Oh, Strigger. Okay.
Oh,
Aren't those
It-
blood sucking things?
Yep,
that
sure
doesn't
is.
seem.
Oh, the pie
Fascinating.
sounds excellent to me.
One
Hmm.
shrieker
Well,
pie.
hey, well, wouldn't you want to just buy a bunch of them and then we'll just share?
One of each.
I
Yeah.
think of. Sorry, what was the? What? Can you one more time with the list? It was something that was interesting.
The Striggerloaf, the carrion crawler souffle, flump stew, or hot shrieker pie.
Oh, there's
what's
8.
the- what's
Souffle.
in the stew? Go ahead.
What, PJ?
What is in the stew?
Frump.
Flump.
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 Flump. FLUMP.
Sounds delicious.
Could you tell me what that is? Or is it best I know? I do not know.
It's
Probably
the sound
better
of
you don't
heavy
know.
fall.
Right.
It's the sound of a heavy fall.
I'm actually going to pull up a picture of a flump and put it in the...
Yes.
It's actually a real word. You know, you flump into a chair.
I don't think that is it. Is it a word?
Yes, it is.
I've never.
It's a perfectly prominent word.
There you go.
Yeah, so I'll be doing the shrieker pie, please.
Let's see.
Oh, we don't want to just like get 2 of everything and pass them around?
Where is it in the West Marches, or is it in the?
No, it's in...
World?
I just displayed it in VTT.
Yes.
Scroll
Oh.
down
And,
below the rolls.
All right. Let's see.
And how strong is the ale? I assume we've already sipping. How is it watered down? Is it good? Is it heavy alcohol content?
It'll get you drunk. You're going to have a hell of
Yeah.
a hangover, but it'll get you drunk.
I'm just wondering if like it'll just kill whatever comes in the food.
I don't know if it's
Yes.
that strong.
Yeah, that's okay.
I'm going to pass personally on the food. Thank you. I'll just stick
None?
to the.
Oh.
I've lost my appetite.
Chance, no.
I mean, strigas and flumps and the other thing. Oh my! I don't think I could do it.
And roast beast or whatever. Yes, I feel like I'm in Whoville again.
I could do the roast beast, but
So you said 2 of everything?
That's what I figure. There's 8 of it, and there's 4
I would-
things.
I would say get 1 of each, and then we'll all decide.
Agree.
I'm good
Okay.
actually.
All right, he
I don't
walks
think
off. And he comes back a few minutes later with 4 plates.
Wondrous.
Well, in one bowl, right, with the stew.
It's a plate of stew.
More of a trencher.
Got it.
Okay.
Is it Chance just wants to look at the stew. Is there anything alive floating around in it?
No,
Well,
Is
it
there,
once was.
is there an eyeball floating around in it?
no, it actually doesn't smell bad.
Does it look slimy?
No,
Interesting.
Is there anything moving in it?
no.
It's food.
Okay.
They've killed the monsters and turned it into dinner.
Hey, we don't know
Well,
what they
no.
consider delicacies.
some things are eaten best alive, so.
Well,
Says
who's
the
going
cat.
So
to be the
if it's in a
first to-
trencher, I'm assuming they have just like loaf of bread.
Yes.
Can we just buy a loaf of bread to go along with this so we can all try?
An excellent idea.
He gives you kind of an exasperated look like, Jesus Christ, why did these people wasting my time? And he stomps off again.
Oh,
And
make it 2 loaves,
He comes
please.
back with a couple loaves of bread.
Excellent.
I'm
Thank
going,
you.
Doesn't say anything else, just turns and walks away.
I'm going to
Perfect.
fill up on the bread.
I play a couple of notes and warm the bread up with my prestidigitation cantrip.
Oh,
Okay.
it's
Ooh.
very nice. Do you think he has butter?
No.
Oh,
And if so, we don't know where the milk came from.
you don't know
Probably the goat's
where
head.
it came from. I mean, honestly,
Dog butter.
the
Mm,
risk, the risk is already great with this entire thing.
I'm going to reach down and take a hunk of bread and dip it in the stew.
Okay.
I'm going to try the pie first.
Yeah, I'm going for the pie.
All
I'm
right.
going for
How
the
is it?
I'm waiting for the Constitution rolls you guys have to make.
Stew.
I want to try all of them.
You try all of them, and they're a little bland. They're a little gamey, but they're not bad.
They're not
Okay.
bland. After I taste anything, it's not bland anymore because I'm going to cast prestidigitation to add garlic flavoring.
That may or may not go with everything, though.
Nope, doesn't matter.
Well, I'm going to try everything before he touches it at least once.
Yeah, that's
Garlic goes
fine. I'll
with
be the last
everything.
person.
Like I said, it's kind of bland. It's got a gamey taste to it, like venison if you don't soak it.
Okay.
But it's not bad. It's not real good either.
Okay. Does it pair well with the goat's head ale?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
is
if
there any-
everything's coming in at 30%, it's all going to go well together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right.
Is there any decorations on the wall? Paintings, bas relief things? Look
No.
like things commemorating events. Okay.
Nope.
Worm guts.
Are the people in here like sort of boisterous or talking quietly amongst themselves, the other people that are present?
Most of them are talking quietly amongst themselves.
Okay. All right.
You're
and
not you're not getting
our-
a tavern feel from this place.
Right. Okay, that's what I was looking for. And is there anyone else working there beside our friendly, in air quotes, dwarf?
He's the only one you've seen so far.
So, like, no bartendress or anything?
No, he seems to be doing both jobs. You can guess there's someone
Well,
in the kitchen because he can't
he's
be
obviously not
that
doing
too.
that. Yeah. Oh, well, but that doesn't afford me the. I'm not seeing anyone like looking for company.
No, not really.
Okay. Well, what does everyone think of this wonderful food as I dig in?
I think
Beef
I'm
rash.
had enough and ready to move on.
Beats trail rations, that's for sure.
Yes,
That's
it
what I was
does.
gonna say.
Everyone, let's get together and I'll take a selfie for IG.
Do it for the gram.
So is there anything for dessert?
No. He does not have desserts.
And that's how I answered, I imagine. No, I don't have desserts.
Is
All right.
everything good though?
Yeah, so
It's bland and gamey, but it's
and
not going
what
to make you
time?
sick.
Yeah.
It
I
beats
am
dry
going to
rash.
mention it to By. If he can talk to me about, like, is there anything in town here
Congratulations.
that I don't want to miss.
Oh my God.
You've hit pretty much the only real attraction in this town.
Okay. Have you heard any interesting stories from people going lower than here? Things they ran into. Has there been returning travelers with any interesting stories so we can prepare ourselves?
Not a whole lot. The drow are trying to take over everywhere.
Well, thank you for that. All right, I guess we'll pay and leave him a, I don't know, decent tip.
All right.
Compliments to the chef.
All told, it's 4 gold.
I'll go ahead and pay that, and I'll give him 5.
All right. He looks at
Because I'm having
it. He bites one of the coins like an old comic book or cartoon character and shuffles off.
Like an old
Okay.
timey miner. So,
all right, -5.
Listen, is anyone opposed to us sleeping at the Mage's residence and then leaving Skullport in the morning
No,
to continue on our journey?
I think
Have
that's
we decided yet? Are we going to go back up and tell our original contract that her brother is lost, or are we going to go down farther and find the thing for the for the last person who asked us to do something? What was it?
Above table, how long have we been down here?
About 4
Couple of days,
4 or
right?
5 days.
Yeah.
And we have a month. So we've got time to venture further into the mine if we
Yes.
want to.
So we can go into the mine for a month, and then it'll be 2026 or 7 at that point.
What? This is an interesting time situation that you've gotten us into.
Well, I'm just looking at how long we've been in the dungeon since October.
Absolutely, yes.
Time's an illusion anyway.
Timey-wimey, wibbly wobbly.
Yeah, there we go. Wibbly wobbly. Yeah.
So here.
Well, if I remember the discussion, this person you're looking for, you are all saying that we have to return with something.
Yes, but that was the reason why we were going to get the dagger. Because
which is
retrieving
down on
dagger.
level 6.
Right.
Correct.
I mean, I thought we should just kill him in his sleep, but no, let's be diplomatic about it and go find a dagger. So fine, let's do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's that, or we fight 30-some hobgoblins, maybe more.
For science.
Science.
Science rules.
Agreed. Science does rule.
So do we want to go back to the surface, or do we want to continue down? It seems to be.
I think we want to continue then.
We're continuing down.
I want
We're
to
going
continue down.
What's his name's house? Who's the mage?
You want to go back to the mage's place?
Dalagor. We're going to Dalagor. Back to Dalagor now, yes.
All right.
Is there a reason we need to spend the night? We just had a long rest a couple hours ago.
Did we?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
could spend the night.
That's why this was brunch.
I don't.
This was brunch. Okay.
Has
Then
anybody?
let's continue on
Yeah,
now.
we can't just take a long rest, right? So we could just leave.
Let's do that.
Unless there's something you wanted to say to your friend Sally, some goodbyes or anything like that.
I think we're good to move along.
Tally ho, onward.
Well, then.
And that's where we're going to take a break, folks.
Oh my!
We'll be back in just a few minutes.
PJ is desperate to go farther.
You can't leave this bloody place.
Because I'm an evil DM. So we'll be back in about 5 to 10 minutes, folks.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We're getting ready to continue here in just a moment. So you guys have decided you want to skip taking a long rest and just move forward.
Absolutely correct.
All right.
Would you have allowed us to take a long rest if we already just took one?
It's been 5 or 6 hours. You guys could have stayed the night. Emily could have gotten a few of her spells, and then you guys could have left in the morning. But
I
it's
don't
really
want to
up
ruin.
you.
I don't want to ruin, the fun of the group. If you really want to know where the skulls are going, we can find out. Coming from and going.
I'm not that invested. It was more of a way to kill some time while Emily did what she needed to do.
Because I think that there's patrols.
I don't think that in this we're going to be able to follow up on everything that's interesting, because there's going to be much more to look at.
True.
Much more.
I think
it's more about if you want Emily to have access to 3 spells going into level 4.
I mean, of course, I'd like her to access 3 spells, but
all right. Does everybody think that that's a good idea?
It's entirely up to chance.
It would
crash out for the night.
I am okay either way, to be honest.
Well, I mean, that would mean all of us would get a long rest, wouldn't it?
Yes.
Yes, we all just had one.
Sure, let's do the long rest.
You guys hang out for a little while. You go back to Dalagor's fortress. You hang out, have some more mushroom tea, relax, and spend the evening there so you can start out fresh in the morning.
Maybe some of the special mushroom tea.
Does Delamore have an alchemist set up that he would be willing to let me use?
Roll me a persuasion check.
Already.
Yeah, I'm interested in this too. Because I want to see if I can decant that fungus for the drow poison.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Actually, I'm proficient in alchemy tools as well.
Rolling 26 persuasion.
He allows it.
I would like to take the portions of the healing potion that I just purchased and try to brew up a healing potion.
Okay. You need the healing thing for that. The what is it? That's not alchemy.
I thought that was alchemy.
Because the monk does it. What is it?
Herbalism kit.
Herbalism
alchemy kit.
You need the herbalism kit, right? Yeah.
Which, hey, I also have. I just need the time to sit down for, I think, about 8 hours and work on it.
Yep.
Oh, you've got the herbalism kit, then you can make some poisons, and I mean,
just figured it would be a little bit easier if he had a permanent setup.
He does, and he allows you to use it.
Thank you. Is there any kind of check you want me to make for the potion?
No, you're proficient in it, so I will give it to you. You've taken the time, and you have the ingredients.
Yeah. Potion of healing.
So I'll look at Malkov and hand him some of the fungus and go, want to try this one too?
Sure. Is it, do we crush up and smoke it? Do we snort it? What are we doing here?
It's the stuff we eat. It's like I bought the entire brick of it. We don't need much per.
Are you trying to make it into like something that's more?
We're trying to decant it into a potion to, like, because eating the fungus decreases the amount of time that we're afflicted by poison. So I'm hoping that if we can distill or decant it, then we can make that a shorter time.
Longer time?
Afflicted with poison, but for a shorter time.
Doesn't it prevent poison?
So it works faster. for
Oh,
longer.
It decreases the amount of time you're afflicted by the drow poison by
It
50%.
halves the time that the drow poison affects you.
no. Okay, I can't remember. Yeah.
Felrex sees what you're doing and stops you and tells you that if you try to make it into a tincture, it will make it useless.
It's a good try.
He's
wasn't.
tried and it doesn't work.
Rats.
Oh, thank you for that knowledge.
Tells you not to waste the fungus.
Got it. All right. Well, we have our second long rest. Yes.
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 Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're doing right.
Yes, indeed.
Emily has picked up 3 spells.
Ooh, I get to see.
And you guys are heading out to head for level 4.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Yeah.
Off we go.
There. And let me move you guys onto the correct map. So many maps. There we go. You guys are on the left-hand side of the map because you have to go back through Azarok's stronghold to get there.
All right.
All right, then we head that way. Up Azarok's stronghold.
You guys are making your way through, and you get stopped by a couple guards. They ask for your papers.
Sure, here you go. I'll hand over my paper.
They look them
Paper?
over, hand them back to you, and wave you on. This happens a couple of times as you're walking through, but you make your way down.
Can't find us.
Complete left-hand side of the map, about midway down the map.
Midway.
Aren't we still there?
Oh, there we are.
Weren't we there before?
Yeah, we have to go back through.
No, I'm never mind. So we're all the way to the left, right?
Yes.
Right here.
Correct.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, we were. Okay, and
We're
that's
all the way to the left, right, left.
and that's the what? That's the entrance to level 4.
No, that's the entrance back onto level 3.
Oh, what? All right. How do we? Well, but we know how to get to level 4 because they already showed us, right?
They already told you where the entrance was, but you had to go up and
All right.
meet Azarok first.
So we're just heading in that direction then to level 4 then.
Yes.
All right. Got it.
All right, let's go pay our respects.
No, we don't have to do that now, right?
No.
Oh,
We just have to go and get his dagger,
Yes.
Right. Which he doesn't know
Let's
about.
do it.
which he does not know.
Which he is not aware of.
Right. I'm super confused right now.
What's confusing you,
And what's-
Chance?
The guy's name again? Azarok?
Azarok.
Yeah.
Azrock.
As opposed to Azeroth. That's what I keep
So
wanting to hear.
AZI?
Azrok.
No, there's no
Thank you.
in between and after. Yeah, Azrock.
All right, you
All right,
guys
so-
make your way down to here,
Excellent.
and
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
to level 4.
Do, do, do.
To level 4.
And we have part of a map for this, right?
Yep.
Sweet.
Just out of curiosity, going to level 4, does that mean we level up?
Yes, it does.
Ooh.
Hey! Well, I'm looking for something. Where is it at? I can't find it. Rain, all of your sounds
Well,
are gone.
They should.
Why? They're all
What?
gone. No, you guys can see them. How come I can't see them?
I didn't
Oh, there
do
they
anything
are.
to them.
I had it covered.
Now I see them. I don't know what happened. I had to leave them and come back. All right, cool. We've leveled
So
up.
we've leveled up. Where are we on this map? Oh, there we are.
We're on level 4.
So if you guys would like to take a few minutes and level up your characters.
Level up,
All
level up, level up,
Sure.
I'll do that now.
level up.
I'll choose all the worst spells for Jeremy's character. No, I won't. I won't.
Are you?
So we will be level 8.
Oh, there we are.
You will be level 8.
Yeah, we're 8. Rain, you're leveling Emily, right?
Yep.
She's 1 behind us.
She is 1 behind you.
Okay. Good.
Level 8.
Crap, what should I do? So much pressure for level 8.
Ooh, I get an ability score improvement.
Yay.
Or a feat.
We all do at level 8. But should we take a ASI or a feat?
Well, I'm trying to decide if I take a feat instead of an ability score.
That's
Now,
the thing.
it is important to note that some feats do actually also include some ability score bonuses.
Yeah, like a plus, like 1 instead of the 2.
Yeah, like a +1. So you get something and a +1.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a huge list for me.
Yeah, I've got a big old list.
Big old list.
Big
I
old
think I'm gonna
list.
take advantage of this and get my strength, so it's not a -1 to all my strength rolls.
Well,
I mean, I'm
don't
sure
really
there's
need-
some decent feat for me, but if I put 2 points into charisma, I will have a 20 charisma.
I
Oh,
mean, yeah, I'd be maxed out on my intelligence if I decided to do that too, which is a tough thing. Maxed out at level 8.
You are
Or-
the smartest one in the party.
I mean, that's well documented, obviously. But oh darn it! Oh bother!
I think I got to go charisma.
I mean, I'm saying, I'm feeling like I need to do the ASIs and just have that part done, because then I can feat later around 12. But at the same time,
I'm tempted to take Fey Touched,
Ooh.
which gives me a +1 to intelligence, wisdom, or charisma. And I learn Misty Step.
Ooh.
Do you have negative numbers?
Me? No.
Okay. So then it wouldn't really help you, but you would get Misty Step though.
I got rid of my -1 to strength. Yay.
Oh man, I get a new spell and I don't know what to pick.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. That's also a possibility.
Oh, I may have found it. Never mind.
I think. Oh, you know what I was talking about? I was discussing taking Keen Mind feat so that I could drive Rain crazy.
You can ask everything you want. I don't have to answer.
Yeah, it's true.
Yes, I know everything. That's the point. I always know the number of hours left before the sunrise. I can accurately recall anything I've seen in the past month. I'm not going to take Keen Mind, but it would be.
It would be up to you to take the notes for Keen Mind.
Oh, I will take the notes. Yes. Let's see. Linguist, Mage Slayer. Mobile. Observant. Whoa.
Ooh, I could take sharpshooter.
That would be good.
That sounds pretty nice.
Sharpshooter's a good feat.
Yeah, let's do that.
What does that give you?
Attacking at long range does not impose disadvantage on your ranged weapon attack rolls. Your
Ooh.
ranged weapon attacks ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
Mm-hmm.
Before you make an attack with a ranged weapon that you are proficient with, you can take a -5 penalty to the attack roll. If the attack hits, you add +10 to the damage.
That's pretty nice too.
Hmm.
Yeah, sharpshooter's usually the first feat I take
Where's
when I
the
play a
one?
ranger.
Mm-hmm.
Is it alert? Yeah. Who am I kidding? Thing is, I don't get anything other than an ASI at level 8, so I have to make a good decision here.
You know, smart DM would have done this before the break, so you guys could have done it during the break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this must be riveting.
Oh, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could always pause until.
It's lie.
Or there are people, shouting into the void of what things that we should choose.
Yes.
Why didn't you think of this? Why didn't you choose that?
Nobody's yelling in chat, so.
Well, I am leveled up.
I can always pretend I am and still carry on
She's
while I work.
I'm leveled up.
I'm leveled up.
Leveled up.
I'm actually going to defer. I might get another spell. I'm going to defer until after this to take my time and pick a right one.
Nobody asked me if I was leveled up.
Are you leveled up, Chance?
That was just my ER. That's all.
Oh, yes.
Heavily armored. Yeah. Okay. And no, I'm not. But would it be crazy if I chose Artificer Initiate as a feat?
What would that
What does it give you?
as you're already an artificer?
Exactly. That's the point. It gives me 2 spells and another artisan's tool.
I mean, it's not the stupidest thing in the world.
Hmm.
I'm just going to take the ASI. It'll give me time to think about a feat if I'm going to do one later. Trying to max out the old intelligence until I find a tome or something.
I'll be back in 1 second, guys.
Okay. Ready to roll, so to speak.
Manage HP. I need a D8. Ha ha ha.
Ha ha ha.
ha ha.
Ha ha.
Not the highest HP, but it's a great number, so I'll keep it. Let's see. Do I get any more spells? I do. Excellent. They're not great spells, but they are spells. Nonetheless.
It's a thrilling session. Sorry.
All right, folks. I know that was a little more anticlimactic than you may have liked, but it's level up time. We're going to go ahead and end the stream here. I hope everybody has a good evening, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.